let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's another quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man, Vele has it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 13 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run. They just hit one.
Chargers, nothing.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 37-yard line.
No run here with Amari Huntington. Along the sideline past midfield. And finally stopped at the 34. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Play action now for Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Herbert. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And this winds up a short gain to the 29. Drew Sanders that time on the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Herbert now to throw on third. Throwing the out route complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
With a gun, here's Hampton. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the Birds.
Oh, man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. He evades them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm. It was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks. It may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Harris.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Hits his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Just give this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. First call here coming from the shotgun. Herbert tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Lad McConkey. And that brings up 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
On the pistol, it's Herbert. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
To the air, 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Allen. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They're looking at 1st down here. Now Herbert again. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the 39. Completed here to Johnston. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Trying to run in, Harris. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Chargers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, when rough, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Starting from the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. Throwing here, Nix. That's caught left side by Bailey. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Completed to his running back. Still has some space inside the 35. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. In a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Has some space inside the 15. And he's finally taken down the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, well, certainly more exciting for all of us to watch too.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Brought in by Bailey. And he's brought down at the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Bombers. Joe.
Third and goal, here's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
The kick by Lutz is good. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And a power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Chargers with a long ways to go for a score. Second down now, 7 to go. Herbert from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
1st down, Chargers.
They give to Harris from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 now.
46-yard line.
He's going to be caught by his running back Harris. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Gain of 8 yards.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
1st down, Los Angeles.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Herbert to throw once more. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
He put everything he had into this one. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And it's going to be 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Not a great result. Well, for the punt team at least, this one down just inside their 40. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Bucks to kick off for the
to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was there, just couldn't corral it. And now they face second down.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. You can revisit that play in the future.
Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 17.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Second down, give to Harvey. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Now it's Hawks. This is Harvey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tuikulotu in for the tackle.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the draw, they give to Harvey. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Nix from the gun. That's on the quick hitter. Ooh, got him close to the line of game. Down to the 25, 3rd and maybe a yard. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos grab the lead on their first And Sutton the touchdown. One after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos push their lead to 3.
Chargers 21.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10. Their own 28-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught. He found some space. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. Play action with Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Now Nix on third down. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It got first down from the 31. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
The Chargers first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Hampton gets the handoff. He breaks the tackle. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Looking was fullback now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Only one quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. They'll come up 1st and 10. Running behind center with Harris. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. They made it 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And that takes them to 3rd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
That one's going to McConkey. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now lead by 10. Lad McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Chargers drive their lead to 11. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Nick's now to throw. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Will not get a pick 6. He's out of bounds just shy of the end zone.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. That's the effort on the other side, tracking them and stop a potential pick 6. I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Shotgun snap to Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Keenan Allen touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Flush down out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. But he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. It's Nix out of the pistol. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable in an incomplete.
Here we go with Dobbins. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
3 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Knicks with it on first. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Captain, captain.
Here's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Once more, it's Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first. They'll throw again. Nix. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit.
42. Broncos 32.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Herbert, first and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the fourth. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Running by his back, Dobbins. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the 20 on second down. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
On third down, here's Nix. He puts some power on a deep one left. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Throwing again. Here's Nix. That's dropped off for Dobbins. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Nix to throw again.
Broncos.
On the move, headed right. Oh, he lost the football. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Will Lutz for the Broncos field goal.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers double their lead to 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That one goes for 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Captain.
Nix. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Nix to throw. Taken in by Bailey, right side. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Broncos, 14 points back. First down from the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. And with that score, a pretty elite milestone he's reached. Just the 4th time a quarterback's thrown 50 touchdown passes in one season as his success rolls on. So here come the Broncos. Big spot now as they try for 2. Back to throw. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And no problem for the Chargers. They cover it up. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hampton now up the middle. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. They're going to pass it here. Puts him on the out route. And he's got the Charger first down. And that should be all she wrote in this one. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Hampton trying the left side. Still has room inside the 15. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The top where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Bombers. Hold on a second. Hey. Away.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3. Escapes, and they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
To throw. This is Sutton working the right side. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Got a man. Vele has it. Great work. He gets them the first down. They needed that conversion, and he also stops the clock.
And the Broncos first down.
Throwing here, Nix. Finds Dobbins with the dump off. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Once more, it's Nix. And that's probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Chargers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot. And now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season. Ending things on a good note and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments and make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers, as we'll see you next time from Denver.